So this time I'm using a larger bat. And again, I'm kind of push it down so the base is going to be wider. And this piece is about around 7 pounds. So after I initial push out my base wider, I'm going to start to drill the hole. So take it to the right thickness first. I'm checking it. So that's about a little bit more than maybe 3/8 of an inch. And after that, I'm going to just push the clay from the bottom, try to squeeze it out. So my fingertip is going in the corner. And since I am making a platter, so I don't need the clay too high. So after I push the corner, I'm going to push down the clay. Right, one more time, pushing the corner, using the fingertip here. Okay, this is my fingertip. Gonna push, and then my right thumb is holding there to help. In the meantime, kind of smooth it. See that there's a little bump in here. So I'm going to spray it out. And make sure it is slippery. And then still quite a bit of a clay here, so I'm going to push one more time. So what I'm doing now is my index finger, my right index finger is squeezing the clay from the bottom, and this hand is pinched. So the left hand is kind of slightly pinch the clay and move up, and the index finger is squeezing it down, so that I don't have too much clay in the corner. And the left hand is lifting. Right, so then I'm gonna bring my wooden rib, the compressing rib, to my round rib to compress. This is the 5 inches rib. And then, since I have lots of wooden texture from the wooden rib, so I'm going to remove it using a metal rib to do that. First, I will take care of the center by just moving my rib real quick. So that take care of the very center. And then away from the very center, I hold my rib more of the horizontal way and slowly and when move to here, first I hold my rib more horizontal and then I compress it and smooth it. And once my rib move to the very corner, there's a curve here, so I am my both hands bending the rib, so there's forming a little curve there, so it's fitting right on the curve here. Okay, so that's the large platter. The key is that you need to have a very wide base so that the outer part doesn't slump, because you have more support. If you don't have support, your foot is too narrow, unless your clay is very firm. Otherwise, it's easy to slump down. So usually when I'm making a larger platter, I use it clay a little bit softer so it's easier for me to move around, but not too soft because you still need to have some kind of support on the side. So a little bit softer but not too soft, and then spread out so you have a wider base to support it. Okay, so before you lift it up from the wheel, you might want to run the wire to cut it separate. Otherwise, once the platter is dried, it's going to be too hard to cut it. And to cut it off from the bottom, all you need to do is get a wire and then slightly spin the wheel and let the wheel do the job. Okay, you want to have a longer, this one is a little bit too short, a longer string, and then one of your thumb is holding against the wheel while the wheel is spinning counterclockwise, and let the wheel do the job. You don't need to use the whole strength to cut it. Just spin your wheel slowly and you should be able to cut it easily. Right, this is the demonstration on 7 pounds of clay. The width is about, I would say about 15 inches wide. The wheel height is 14, so a little bit hanging over.